this is a guitar lesson for Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. I'm going to be using a guitar in standard tuning because the original can be played with 5 strings and with some serious D tuning, which would make this song very unbeginner friendly, and I want to make this tutorial as accessible as possible. So we are going to be using open chords for as much of this as possible. We have a few bar chord options which may even be easier for some of you, but let me give you an idea of what we're going for here. So one option with this song, and I'd probably recommend starting here if this song is totally new to you, is to follow the chord sheet that I linked to in the description below and just try playing this song with the more basic or familiar open chords. D major, E minor, G, B minor, A major, G. And just get a hang of how this song works first of all. So just by strumming once per chord, that would sound like, and I'd give up forever to touch you, but I know that you'd feel me somehow. I'm not going to cover that version anymore, because what I want to cover is what really happens in this song, which is largely staying on a D major chord and just changing the root note. And we're picking that root note individually and then doing a strum. And for the intro, I was playing this chord, which is a B minor 7, or as I like to think of it, just a D major, or a D5 chord, over the B note. So D over B. And I'm only playing the middle 4 strings here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not playing the thinnest one or the thickest one. And then we would play, I would think about this as going to a D major 7. That would be our full D major 7. D major 7. That would be our intro. Then to a G major chord. I wouldn't play it with the 5, I'd just play it as the G5 power chord there. But I wouldn't have the first finger down. I'd mute that with the underside of the middle finger, so that we could then go G major 7. Cover more about the strumming in a second. For the verses, what I would recommend, just to do a version of this song in standard tuning, would be this. So that was D major, but we're never playing the thinner string, therefore don't put a finger on the thinnest string. Then we need that over E, so I would just, you could add an extra finger, but I would let that go open, so it's kind of like the E minor 7, and then to a G. And then the B minor 7 like we've already done, to D over A, and then G. And it is that B minor, D over A, and then G, that is the chorus. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And in the verses all we add, those first 3 chords, and then we're there. The picking pattern for this section is pick, down, up, down, up. The pick is always the root note, so D, E, G, B, A, G. And the down, up strum is I'm just doing it on the B and the G string. with a little bit of emphasis that naturally goes with whichever string is closer. So a little bit of emphasis. Because I want this to be a strum and not a pick, I'm allowing the pick to hit other strings as well that surround those strings, but never the thinnest one. So like this, rather than because that loses that strum and percussiveness. Commonly hitting string 4 as well, which normally just gives us a D note ringing out, and that's absolutely fine. Here's the verse one last time. And the chorus is just a repetition of the last one. Once we've got that, we can look at the intro again. Which is a totally different rhythm. It's a different count, and it also goes back to this sort of halfway through the song as well. So the first rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the intro, the count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Totally different count. It makes it a lot more challenging. It's a new strumming pattern to learn. Based on the other one, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And it is those same chords used for the breakdown, which is after the second chorus. So it's just this first chord where the strumming pattern is different. And that is how to play Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Any questions you have about this, let me know in the comments below. Try playing along to the original recording if you can. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you can check out more videos on this Andy Guitar YouTube channel, website and app right now.